Hey everybody, welcome. Rip Bob Newhart. Alright. What's up, guys? People. Multiple pandas. Rest in peace, Bob Newhart. My name is Daryl. This is my brother Daryl. And I'll do this in honor of Bob Newhart. I look like Bob Newhart. The glasses. Daryl. Where's your brother Daryl? My other brother Daryl? Alright. Alright. Friday, we're on time. Panda looks kind of crumpled. Oh, crumpled still skin. What's up, dude? Dude, you look crumpled. We gotta fix you, Bim. Guys, we're almost at 10,000 followers on Twitch. It only took me 7 years. Due to lack of self-promotion. Alright. If I was a true scammer, I would have had 10,000 followers in 1 year. What's up? Only the sincere. Good morning. Now that's what I call morning. My morning starts at 12 o'clock. That's what I'm talking about. We don't do mornings anymore. Johan. As Johan came to learn, we don't do mornings around here. Did you, Arrow 404? Did you make our analysis stream yesterday? Guys, we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you see that? Arrow 404? For Porto Santa World Senior, we've reached $123.45 already, thanks to Acerbate's latest donation. Rounding it out. Porto Santo, Portugal, World Senior, 4.94% of the way to raising money. Alright. Today we're taking 5+5 challenges. 5+5 challenges. Casual. Yeah. Repunj Bansal has a Roblox emoji. Wrong time control. 5+5. No 5+3. I like 3+2, but I'm not going to play it on the stream here because it's too fast while I'm streaming. I like to chat and also like to keep the increment a little standardized. I'm going to keep declining you. Yeah. I like to keep the increments standardized with the 5 seconds because changing between increments is very... I don't deal well with change. I prefer routine when it comes to things like time limit. Alright. I will accept this challenge from this persona. How's our board? Looks good. Clock is okay. My account, sus user on Twitch. Dude, you have so many problems. Can we just play? Oh, I see. So you can't communicate on Twitch? I like that, though. I like that you have... I like that you have, sus. But then I know it's you. Error 404. Tip 555. Oh no! You made it 129. You should have made it 655. Now it's 129. But that's rounder than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna upset. You're gonna upset. You're gonna upset Acerbate. Thank you. 555. Oh, for the 5-5 time control. Oh no, I forgot $1. I was wondering. Before the pub opens. You got an hour before the pub opens. Perfect. Yeah. What are those morning pub dwellers gonna do without beer? 5 + 5. The Red Fox pub. Alright. Hey. I'm like 50 elo points stronger with my reading glasses on. It's unbelievable. Pana looks serious today. I got some crap on the screen as usual. Okay. These glasses are so powerful that I can actually see the crap. The crap on my screen. I should clean it properly. Screen crap. In the middle of Dartmoor. The Bankoid Gambit. What are we gonna do? I got no alternative to the Banco Gambit. I should play the Nescafe for App Attack. My teammate played like A4, A5 here. I don't really like that variation for black. Well, I don't like it for white either. I prefer not to play A4. If black was going to play A5, I would think that A4 would be worth playing, but it's not like he has to play. Not like he has to play A5. If ever on the island. The island! That's one way to think about it. It's a big island. UK is just a big island. Strategically located. In the middle of the North Sea or whatever. Just stop oil. What's up, Miro BTW? Thanks for being a subscriber. Richard Brenton, I've got another challenge from Heyman Bandla. And Franchi is challenging me to the wrong time control of 3-0. Dude, you've got this island in Canada. You guys see that? There's some island in Canada that's like basically fills up an entire lake. Like the lake is just like one big island. And it just has like a little like moat around it. Like that's not an island, bro. If the entire lake is like filled with one giant island with just a tiny moat around it, I don't think that qualifies as an island anymore. You know, that's stupid. I saw this like in some mention yesterday. You got like this lake that's like entirely filled with a giant island. I mean, with a tiny little. So it's not a lake anymore if your whole island fills up the lake. Technically. Alright. Don't distract me, son. Knight takes b6. Yes. So I don't really know what to do against this. It's slightly more common for black to take with the queen on b6. Sinking with Trump as president. Don't even get me started. Game over, man. All I can say is that I'm glad that I moved to Hungary. That's kind of sad, isn't it? You're glad you moved to Hungary. Yeah. Well, let's not talk about politics because it's just hopeless. It's hopeless and depressing. Why does talking about islands have to be political? Thank God we have Orban. Yeah, he's going to be the broker of peace. He's probably hanging out with Elon Musk right now. Alright. No, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Please don't get me started. It's Friday, guys. You should be in a good mood. Would you like to trade off your light square bishop? I guess not. Well, I'm not going to take my bishop off c1 if you're going to indirectly threaten my b2 pawn. You know? Well, there's an actual USCF rated tournament later this year. In Alaska, we're talking about. You see, if, you know, we're talking about Alaska. Yeah, I gotta not fall in the trap. I'm not gonna fall in the trap of talking about politics, but my spider is coming. It's like coming to eat panda. You guys see this? Oh no. He's like just above panda's head. He's coming down. Oh, no, he's coming back up. I think on the camera you may be able to see the spider approaching my spider friend that eats fruit flies. 3 hour drive. Nice. I swear the spider got bigger since it ate that fruit fly the other day. He totally got. Oh, he just looks bigger in the glasses. Alright, that's what it is. He's been magnified. Hey, everything looks bigger. Wow, that's. Yeah, that's how they work. I forgot. It looks bigger. He grew. He grew. Oh, no, wait. Alright, he's normal size again. Yeah, these glasses are a little exaggerated. I need real glasses. I'm wearing magnifying glasses. Alright. Just a 3 hour. That's nothing. Even I've driven 3 hours chess tournaments. How's your car situation? Oh, I could have just taken on a6. That's a free pawn. But I was happy to get the light square bishop. Take backs? You gotta take back. Bishop c8. That's your take back. I didn't even take your pawn, so you're not getting a take back. I need a take. You want to give me a take back? Are you trying to give me a take back? I like my position either way. I'll take the pawn or the bishop. Yeah, okay. I'll take both. I'll have an everything burger. That's a neat move. That's, the mother of all forks. Chester Forkington. Nothing unusual about that. B3, rook takes B3. Pawn takes b3, queen takes a1, bishop g5. Must be nice having friends. Yeah, interesting time management by our opponent. He was like doing the dishes during the first half of the game. Something like that, I guess. Fortunately, I'm not worse. Hopefully. You think? He's playing well. I like the move knight a4 a lot. We'll have a look at that with the engine. Seems to me that's not an easy move to find. But this move is also a minor surprise. He finally made some sort of mistake. Rook takes, check. Bishop g1 check. Yeah, I don't know. Like he plays just as well when he has no time as when he uses all his time. It's really strange. His play doesn't get worse when he has less time. It's almost like he plays better when he's in time pressure. But this move is whoa, you know. He finds knight a4 here, using no time. Yeah, it's 5 seconds. He found this move in 4.7 seconds. Engine number 1 move, knight a4. Hanging the knight to get a three-way fork with queen a5. I might find the move, but I'm not finding it in 3 seconds. Unless I'm really lucky. He made one mistake at the end, one blunder near the end, and 7 inaccuracies, most of which were near the end. So he actually did play worse. I didn't feel like it, but the truth is that he did play worse when he was in time pressure, and it didn't seem like it. He was actually better in some moment because he has more Pawn Island than me. Richard. All right, Spider entering. Wait, you guys see him on the camera? He's right above Panda's head. He's just out of the range of the camera. So you might see above Panda's right ear. Keep an eye on the camera. He's not going down, but he's close. Close to Panda's right ear. Panda might be attacked. It's my new neighbor. Spider is much more active now that it ate a fruit fly. Alright, Richard. Not D5. Don't do it. Don't do that. Oh, you sent a request. I saw that. Alright. I hate the Scotchmore Knights. Everybody plays that, and it's so dead. Yeah, I'm taking all challenges as long as you have 100 games. Rated games. You have 100 rated games? Yes. Or 404. Alright, so here we have a couple possibilities. Possibility 1 and possibility 2. If I take and then take and then play bishop e5, I'm playing the black side. Well, it depends on what I do. If I just castle, I can play the Philidor with knight on c3. If I play this, we transpose. Now we transpose to a Scotch 4 knights with reverse colors. I know that seems stupid. I think my last opponent was asking me to unban his account so that he could talk on Twitch because he has multiple accounts, but one of them is like flagged as suspicious user. So he was trying to ask me to unban his other account or something. Let me see. How do I go into like sword mode? Where's good old sword mode? You see, whenever I want to do something, I can't find it. It's like, oh, there it is. Sword mode, mod view. Otherwise known as mod view. Okay, let's see. Mod actions. Unban requests. Always active. Repunge Bonsall. Wait a second. Repunge the Pro. How many accounts does he have, dude? How many accounts do you have, bro? This is annoying, dude. I'll be gonna be right back. Oh no. Where's unban requests? There it is. Nice. Fuck you, Sledgy. Unbelievable. Absolutely. Great. Appreciate that. Alright, guys. Sorry, we're back. 94 was a cool move last game, huh? I would find it, but it would have to be like, okay, it's a normal Banco theme. Not common, but it happens. Queen d6. I believe in development. Nice people everywhere in this. Well, he wasn't even anonymous. I know who he knows. That I know that he knows that I know who he is. Yeah. But thanks to the grace of Acerbate, error 404 not sound. It's only the grace of Acerbate that unbanned him, that unblocked him. I would never be that nice. For the grace of Acerbate. He unblocked him from the team. Too big of a heart. Acerbate's heart is 2 sizes. It's like the Grinch. 2 sizes too big. There he is. The Grinch is too small. But his heart grew 2 sizes, all in all. Bob Newhart died. Really sad about that. I love to reference. It's my brother Daryl, and it's my other brother Daryl. Now I've got my Bob Newhart glasses. Bob would always do that. Put his glasses down on his nose. And he was looking at the Daryls in disbelief with the deadpan. Bob Newhart was 2 years older than my mom. He was born in 1930, apparently. Everybody's dying around here. What's up with that? Dr. Ruth died. Shelley Duvall died. Bob Newhart died. What else? Who else died? Died lately. Have you died lately? I don't really like d4. Why did I do that? That wasn't a great idea. Now I have weaknesses here on the white squares. I should put my pawns on the other color complex. I'm not... My psychiatrist said... Has anybody here ever taken, like, lecithin? You know, the chemical compound that's in, like... The stuff in chocolate. That's good for you. Good for your brain. Lecithin is the stuff that makes your brain work better. They recommended that I take lecithin supplements to improve like concentration. Has anybody tried that? You can apparently buy it like in the drugstore, or in the drogery mart. But I never used lecithin. Drogery mart. Marked. Error 404 not sound. Is that a German company? Drogery marked. Chocolate I try every day. I mean, I guess the thing is, the thing is, I don't know if, like what quality chocolate, you know what I mean? Like mass-produced milk chocolate, is that high in lecithin? Or just like really pure sort of chocolate? Mass-produced milk chocolate, is that, so. Just curious if anybody has ever used lecithin as a dietary supplement. Alright, Hemanth Bandla. He-Man. What about like white chocolate? Chocolate makes you fat. Well, especially the kind with sugar in it. Yeah, I eat chocolate too, but I would assume that the mass-produced sugary chocolate contains less natural, beneficial things. I thought there was something about dark chocolate. Had less thin in it. Anyway, I was talking about how I can't wake up in the morning. Like I lost the Harderson. Because my brain takes like 3 hours to get in gear. That's why I quit mornings. It takes me an amazingly long amount of time to actually wake up. Maybe I should play bishop f4 there. In this closed Catalan thingy. Damn, dude. Well, alright. No, this is Hanging Pawnville. Welcome to Hanging Pawnville. What's wrong with bishop g5? Black's playing too fast. Is anybody here? Astrobate, you're still here? You don't know about lecithin? You're into like all kinds of weird stuff, like mushrooms. Do you recommend mushrooms? A natural way to wake up in the morning. It's like 12:30 and I'm still not awake. After a coffee, I feel like I'm having like brain fog still. Exercise is probably recommended. If it wasn't like 100 degrees outside, I would go for a walk. A. And B, if it wasn't like brutal, loud, horrible noises outside, I would open the windows and let some oxygen in the room. But my living conditions right now are not ideal. Bishop takes b5. Bishop takes d5 is a funny move. Bishop takes d5. Bishop takes d5. Bishop takes d5. Bishop takes f6. Pawn takes f6. Then I like lose a piece, right? Well, that's good. But not exactly. I could just take on f6 first. Then you take with the queen. Then I play bishop takes d5. Then you take d5 and I take with the queen. And I'm a pawn up. I'm saying lecithin. As emulsifier. Ugh. Emulsifier. Emulsifiers are bad for you. The ominous monkey. My favorite kind of monkey. Ominous ones. I should say type. You're my type of monkey. I love a good ominous monkey. I mean, to be fair, like, monkeys just... They're just not cool unless they're ominous. I just realized, is there a connection between ominous and omen? Like omnivorous? The it's Latin. The Knight of the Rim had no other options. So don't criticize that knight. It had no other options. That was the only square it could go to and not get captured, so we can't be too critical of that. He-Man badly. He-Man badly. He-Man Bandla has fallen victim to, you know, the most common flaw of chess players. They play too fast. They play too fast. Fat and bad. I see what you're trying to do there. I have other plans. You guys got to learn to take your time and increment time controls. I do this too much. I use too much time. But I think that most players, generally speaking, are not using enough time. When you have 5 minutes plus 5 seconds per move, I mean, you can play the whole game on 5 seconds per move. You don't even need that. You essentially have two time controls. The 5 seconds per move plus 5 minutes for the game. It's a long time control. You know, this is kind of the longest possible like blitz game, essentially. So if I play Rook D5, what was I thinking here? 94? Yeah. This was the plan. The original plan was 94. And that bishop doesn't have a lot of squares either. Defending F2 and attacking C5 simultaneously. There's nothing he can do. Haircut. Oh no. No. It's just my glasses. Thank you, but no thank you. I'm like Samson. I can't cut my hair, I lose my power. Alright. How's your IT provider? Computer systems are down because of some company failed to like check one of their some company that works with Microsoft has caused global outages. So they failed to like test one of their updates or something. The American what? No politics now. The Secret Service. Can you guys see the spider above Panda's head yet? Yeah, see, he's just on. Oh. If you look above Panda's, well, on the right, the left ear, if you pay close attention, you may see a spider popping in and out of the frame. He thinks that Panda is like, well, he's building his web. He's going almost into Panda's territory. Beer. Dear beer. This hurts. No, that's a good move. They have a surprise. Shelley Duvall died. Wendy? Check it out, Wendy. Check out the snowcat. Go check it out. Man, everybody's dying. Any chess players died lately? Some. Yesterday there was something about a Slovenian player, Rip, but we haven't had any good chess player deaths in a while. Oh, right. One guy died. Yeah. He was like one of 2 or 3 Bangladeshi grandmasters. There's not a lot of them to go around. He was a Bangladeshi grandmaster, man. Like, how many of those are there? Zia Rahman. Let's not talk about that, okay? Zia Rahman died. I can take a piece. Yeah, but then I wouldn't have mating threats on the background. You're so materialistic, bro. He's so materialistic. God. Look, my knight's hanging. I'm up 3 pawns. Everybody's so materialistic. God. What am I going to do now? Yeah, I admit that was probably the best move. Bro, that's why I need more lecithin in my diet. I don't see hanging pieces. I'm playing for mate. God damn it. Take my rooks off the 7th rank? I don't want to take my rooks off the 7th rank. I'm going to checkmate him. If at all possible. I believe the object of the game is mate, not like collecting material. Now, if only I had a check on h7. Where's this mate you've been talking about? Oh. Oh no. He prevented mate again? No. No. He did it again. He prevented me. Now I have to take this. It sucks. And I still don't have mate. Alright. Have you thought about becoming a collection agent? You'd be good at that. Hunting people down. Or like a repossession. Work for a repossessing company. Go in and you take their rented television or whatever. You take their stuff back. Error 404 not sound. Alright. Repo man. You take their stuff. I've decided to think about playing the C3 Sicilian. Sometimes. I never thought it would come to that, but it's really easy to play. But here, it's not as good. You know, C3 Sicilian, it's just not as good against D6. Because the E4 needs to be protected. Let's just play proper chess. Alright. So, you know, open Sicilian. Back from Krakow. Oh, That's not a command. Just a statement. Nice try. I'm gonna see if that's a command. Yeah, it's a nice city. You know, for a city that's not that far from Budapest, it's really annoying to get there. It took me forever. I played the Kraken in round 1 against the Estonian Grandmom. We played the Estonian Grandmom's team. You know what's disturbing? When the Estonian Grandmom isn't much older than you know? Estonian women won the women's prize. Grandmomster. They're grandmomsters. The Estonian grandmom I played was only 3 years older than me or something, but she looked like she was in her 60s. Some people age better than others. But she played well in that tournament. She did alright. I think she gained rating points. She wasn't bad. I mean, she was like 2100 or almost 2050, I don't know. But I think she had like a 2100 performance rating. My teammates were having a heart attack because I let her trade queens on move 4. Everybody, ye of little faith, you know. Dude, seriously. I was like 6th ranked. My team was 5th ranked starting. We finished 7th because we got fucked on the last round pairings. We should have finished 5th. I mean, we deserved to finish 5th. We were the 5th best team, you know, any day. But I couldn't hold against Charterson. I went over the game yesterday in the stream. I talked about this already. It was ironic because our last round pairing against Iceland, if you look at it on paper, the player that's least likely to lose out of the 4 games is probably me. But I lost and everybody else didn't lose. I didn't do well. I drew a winning position in round 8. I was doing good. I was in 4th place for board prize until round 8 when I blew a winning position because I was tired. I just rushed and allowed a perpetual check on the 7th rank. This guy played horrible. It was some German FM rated 2100 and he played really badly. But I just willingly let him do a perpetual to me on the 7th rank because I just got tired and was impatient. And that ruined my performance. And then I lost Charterson in the last round. So it went down the tubes. I did well until that, you know, till round 8. Bishop d7. You know, all the time, by the way, all the time I thought there were 3. This is how stupid it was. We thought there were 3 board prizes, but there was just 1. So we're all I'm oh yeah, I'm in 3rd place for the board prize. And it turns out all along there was just 1 board prize, so I never had a chance. Godena was just crushing the 2nd board. Godena had a very good result on board 2. So he pretty easily won the board 2 prize. I think he did lose 1 game. But he's a really solid board 2. And the tournament took home the checks? Right. No checks. Board prizes don't get checks. They're just medals. I would have liked a medal though. I want a real medal, you know. I never had a real medal. I mean, just these fake ones you get at stupid tournaments. Fake medals. Like the plastic medals. I never had a medal. And we got screwed on tie breaks. We're better than England 2 and Slovakia, but the tragedy happened. The Waterloo happened in round 4 or whatever. We lost to England 2. It was a catastrophe. Our board 4 is like not very good. He waited till he had a lost position to offer the guy a draw, you know, and the guy was like, nope. I think the guy would have taken a draw if he hadn't had a lost position. But it's a little too late to offer a draw when your position is like trashed. So he lost, and then Ginsburg was black and equalized, but offered a draw. And I couldn't beat Dishman. I played like a too safe. I played too safe. Uh-oh. Alright. Now that's not a joke, dude. We could have a problem here if we're not careful. That's not a nice thing to do. I don't like that move. Should I consider C3? A3? All of the above? King B1 first. So we got bubbled for the overall prizes, finishing 7th when there were 6 prizes. And all along I had no real chances at the board prize. It's pretty hard to get the medal for board prize for board 2. You got to have like 2550 performance, and I mean, you know, obviously at least 2500 performance for the medal on board 2. Adams won the medal on board 1 with a 2700 performance, just to stay in shape. Medal on board 2 is like 2550 performance, you know, and it goes down. The medal on board 3 is like 2450. No, Chessy, bro, I'm just making that up. Michael Adams just goes to senior tournaments and collects like millions of trophies and then resells them on eBay for extra money. But thanks for following. Theoretically, you could make a GM norm in this tournament, but board 1 is a better shot. We actually discussed this before the tournament. Leonid Sokolin asked me if I wanted to play board 1 or board 2, or, you know, he's higher rated. And I said, look, dude, you're higher rated. You play board 1. Because only board 1 would have a legitimate chance at a GM norm. The chances of getting a GM norm is small anyway, but wow, that's a neat move. Neat. If Ripunj Bansal was still playing, he would have Queen A4 check now. But that's illegal. Oh, man. You know what? I don't know if I really want your stinking pieces that are hanging. Nice try, dude. What if I go here? Michael Adams, I told him after the tournament. I told the story. I went up to him, I said, man, breakfast the day after the tournament, I said, look, I want to congratulate you. You played, you know, it's really impressive what you did. And he did the, like, humble brag thing. I was like, look, it's impressive that you had 2700 performance considering, like, all the old people here. And everyone is, like, underrated or, you know, no one's overrated anyway. And he found a way to, like, self-deprecate. Like, he was like, well, you know, I can't get the accent right. He's like, well, you know, you've got different kinds of senior players, the kind that keeps up with the game, and you know, he was like, dude had a 2700 performance rating, and you know, these people are not overrated. I mean, it's an impressive score. He only allowed like a couple draws and beat everyone else. Oh my god. You need to stop doing stuff like that. You gave me a freaking heart attack with that move. He literally gave me a heart attack. Can I play Queen A3? Well, I can play it. It's a legal move. Check. Or maybe it's better to play King B3. Can't believe it's coming to this. I can't believe it's coming to this. Queen A3 or King B3? Queen A3. Damn it. I have the B3 square. Check. Oh yeah. Wow. This is insane. King B3. I don't know. The other way doesn't look good enough. I was scared of Queen A3, Queen E1. And you're threatening Rook A1 check. Probably it wasn't enough. You know, I could have played Queen A3, Queen E1, and then moved my queen again. But I'm a dumbass. I could have played like Queen A3, Queen E1, Queen G3, for example, and then on Rook A1 check, I just pop back out to B3, and there's nothing you can do. This is probably worse. Check. What does that do again? What does that do? What does that do? Why am I doing that? Why am I even considering that move? Why would I even consider such a move? Oh no, I hung a rook. Oh no. It's getting worse and worse now. It's a good thing I have all these. It's a good thing I have all these extra pieces. If I didn't have all these extra pieces, you would be in trouble. Talking nonsense like Joe Biden. Alright. Alright. My brain is scrambled. We gotta quote that. That's for a different variant of chess. Hansesh. Hansesh. It means like you're like Hans. Hansesh. Similar to Hans, or Hans-like. Okay, this is illegal. That's an illegal name. That's rated. At least try. It's gonna be a draw. 2442, 2451. Error not sound. Well, that'll be a fun game to analyze. Error not sound. Error 404 not sound. I have a feeling that's going to be a fun game to go over with the computer, because I think we might have made an inaccuracy or two in that. You got me confused. Not fair to play in such a way against me this early in the morning. What was that? We gotta follow? Guys, listen. The crazy name guy followed. We have I have less than 300 followers to go to get to 10,000. It took me 7 years or something. No big deal. Without promotion, though, you know, it's not like I'm Jennifer Shahadi or Susan Polgar. You know, we don't self-promote here, shamelessly. I mean, not to single out just women. I mean, men self-promote, over self-promote, too. Oh, what else? I noticed the Marshall Chess Club has like their 100th anniversary, and they're hosting a tournament or something. And Andy Soltis was there. Chess Zebra subscribed with Prime. Yeah, Chess Zebra, the best chess teacher. That's what people would always ask me, like people from outside the chess world, when I tell them my email. Video chess trainer. They're like, is that chest? CHEST? Like chest? You do upper body workouts? I'm like, no. I do like topless porn. I am a topless porn producer. We work with Hooters. Chest trainer. Every time I would call like an insurance agent or something, or some random thing, and tell them my email, it was always problematic. Like, how do you spell that again? The game chess. Oh yeah, okay. I regret creating that email. Jeez. Who is this? Are you really from Denmark? Are you sure? You don't play like you're from Denmark. This player is way more... I don't know, man. I'm suspicious. I think they're from India. He plays like he's from India. I don't know about Denmark. But if I do pawn takes pawn, we'll just do pawn takes pawn. Exciting. It's an exciting pawn structure. I played this account once before? Really? He's from Denmark, India. White's like better already. It looks like. Oof. I may have some problems here. Just your standard run-of-the-mill 1884 player. 1769 in Blitz. Jesus. Relatively new account, too. Wow. And you did that. Why? That's the worst move ever. Now I'm actually fine. Of course White's better after Queen F3. Well, maybe not if you're playing Hjartarson. Unbelievable. Queen to G4, okay. That's why he didn't want to play Queen F3. Very strange. This is an attacking position now. He didn't even know he had an advantage. No, it didn't almost worked. What is the definition of almost worked? What exactly does that mean? It either works or it doesn't work. What exactly do you mean by almost worked? It's not like starting a car, where it sounds like it turns over and then it just dies. It almost turned on. I'd like to know the definition of a chess move that almost worked. It almost worked, except for the fact that it didn't. It was possible that it would work, but it didn't. All right. Yeah, this is You caught me sleeping in the opening here. I didn't expect this. This player seems to have like an identity crisis, though. They're playing like a really, really safe opening in an aggressive way. They achieved an easy draw, but then they started playing wildly for a win. They have a positional identity crisis. They're wildly playing for a win in a solid position. How about back rank mate? It almost is a back rank mate. If there wasn't a bishop on f6. Damn. Yeah, white is really reckless. Like, just going all. He's all over the place. I mean, queen b4. I can even play a5 here. Thing is, I don't think I want to play a5. If I play a5, he... Well, actually, he only had one move. He had to play queen... No, queen d2 or queen e1. 2 moves. Oh, is that you? Why am I so sleepy? Caps. Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe. The point of Joe Biden was that he could beat Donald Trump. And what he doesn't understand is, like, if he can't beat Donald Trump, then he's done. You know, he has no purpose. He's like, oh, I'm going to keep going. Joe, we only elected you so that you could beat Donald Trump. Like, it's not like we really want you to be president. I mean, you were just a blocker. Can you just figure that out? It's not like we really needed Joe Biden specifically to be president. He was elected in order to do one thing, which was defeat Donald Trump. It was the only option. Now he's like outlived his purpose, and he won't give up. It's like Joe. It's like the kid that just won't go home. It's like Joe, go home. It's time to go home. Your parents are calling. It's like that friend he doesn't want to go home. It's like, just go home, dude. You're getting on our nerves. Go home. But I mean, dude, as someone, look, I have no idea if Joe Biden has dementia, but I mean, if he did, it would be very hard to convince him to listen to reason. I know from experience because my mom had Alzheimer's, and you know, she would not ever listen to sense at that point. She was difficult enough without Alzheimer's, but I don't know. We're not going to talk about politics here, but I just want to say that, Joe, I salute you. It's time to pack it in, man. It may be too late, though, unfortunately. I'm glad I don't live in the US. The grift will continue. Thank God I moved to a country with a different dictator as president. Yeah, look at this guy. He's like flagging me now, and you distracting me. You distracting me, cuz. New glasses. Only glasses. It's not new glasses. This is my first use of glasses on the stream. But they are new glasses, technically. For me, at least. Oh, no. Such a weird game, isn't it? It's one of those games that just makes you go, how does this even make sense? It's almost like, you can't. It's hard to piece together, like, how the first part of the game and the second part of the game are the same player playing white, like. I get that a lot, though. Especially when I'm playing off stream against just random people. I'm just like, wow. How could you be the same player I just played in the first half of that game? We didn't play for a while. Adrenalectomy. It's like the removal of the adrenal gland. You're challenging me to the wrong time control. Miro XD. Impure King and Schumacher. Glasses help a little. They help me to focus. We didn't play for a long time. I play better after tournament play. There's no question about it, but it's starting to wear off. I could play the empty sniper, right? You don't mind the Benoni. Schumacher, I played this 2000 player from South Africa. He's an FM, but not a strong one. His max rating was probably 2200 or less, and the guy was always playing the Benoni, and I was prepared. For a Benoni, and he suddenly played the King's Indian against me. I was like, shit. Why is this guy playing the King's Indian? He hasn't played the King's Indian in like 10 years or something. So yeah, I tricked him. I played H3 in the King's Indian and got him to play the Benoni. I tricked him into playing the Benoni. I was prepared for the Benoni. He played the King's Indian. I played H3, and then he played. But he did a better version. He did a worse version with Knight A6. So now you're trying to discourage me from playing C5? I could play like him. Okay. I mean, there's other ways to play. I don't have to do Benoni. I won that game, of course. The guy offered me a draw in a completely losing position because, we won the match. And I think he was secretly hoping, I would just give him a draw out of the kindness of my heart, as if, tie breaks don't matter or something. That was kind of awkward. I didn't really answer. I just sort of shook my head. This was out of control. I mean, I just shook my head and smiled. Normally I like to be polite about draw offers, but I mean, this was come on, bro. You're lost and you know it. And you can't offer a draw when you're lost and you know it. I mean, that's just bad. That's just bad. I mean, maybe if you're gonna offer me some money or bribe me or something, I'm not gonna accept that. But you think you would at least have the decency to try to bribe me or something. To just ask me to give you a draw out of the kindness of my heart for in a team event, come on. I mean, tanking my elo. the witch from the US team, who I beat, like gave me the look of death, and she was angry that I wouldn't give her a draw out of the kindness of my heart too. In an equal position, she played well. She achieved a drawish position against me. But yeah, I've had enough of that. I'm tired of giving draws to people. I've given away a lot of rating points. I'm not going to do that anymore. Oh, what a cute little 8-year-old. Here, have a draw. Little cute 8-year-old. Have 4 rating points on me, I'm done with that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give a draw to this lady from the US team because I'm a US player or some bullshit. They're not. Dude, the US team was like sponsored by Rex Sinkfield. I was sponsored by you guys. I'm not giving people draws. This was an adult, but alright. She stared at me with a look of death after she lost and didn't shake my hand. And this is a woman who was like a member of the USCF executive board or something, and some kind of USCF chess politician, and also I assume like a teacher of kids. And you seriously behave like that? You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace. It's unbelievable. Did I do something that I deserved because I declined your draw in equal position? You think it's sportsmanlike to behave like that? Bro. I was like shocked, People are, yeah, really stupid. Alright, B-Jock, what are you doing here? Do you like B3? How do you feel about that? That's cool. Am I gonna lose that pawn? Oh, I should sack my queen. Queen takes A2. She deserved the loss. Beatriz Marinello. She was married to John MacArthur at one point. There's nothing sexy about her, although maybe like 30 years ago. I never found her attractive, even when she was younger. But I mean, maybe it's personality too. It's not just about physical. She had this like angry, depressed look in her face all the time. I can see being pissed after the game. Once I freaked out at an opponent that I lost the game when I was up a rook. And I like shouted at her, like, how does she not resign? I mean, I was out of line. I get it. I mean, it's like hard emotionally. Yeah, I was unstable. I was mentally unstable at that time. Well, more mentally unstable than usual. We all go through phases. Well, I mean, I was just pissed, I mean, I'm up a whole rook, and I lost the game. I was hysterical. She could have resigned, but there were queens on the board. That wasn't personal. It's pretty hard to accept like losing when you're up a rook. But I mean, this not shaking hands when you lose. There has to be a really good reason for that. Like the opponent behaved like a shithead or something, then I won't shake his hand. But I mean, if the opponent behaves normally, which I did, you have to behave normally too. I mean, it's just There's no rule that has you have to accept other players' draw offers whenever they command you to. You know, I'm sorry, that's not in the rules of chess. You know, fortunately, that doesn't happen a lot. Thankfully, like Donald Trump isn't playing a lot of tournaments. Ilyesh. What am I doing? Bishop a6. So white feels to be a little bit overextended here. Feels to be. It's a new form of grammar. Okay. What about that? Knight a6. How's my rook doing? Now with more mobilization. You're tired. Well, I mean, this player had no problem with shaking my hand at the start of the game, but wouldn't shake my hand at the end. And gave me the look of death. So that's cool. Yeah. Well, whatever. I don't care. You know, you make your choices and Arthur Bisgeyer pays your money and he takes your choice. You know, but you don't have my respect. That's for sure. All right. Man. Tired of being tired. Sick and tired. Do you love it? I love it when old people. My dad overused sick and tired. It's like a Bill Cosby joke. A hackneyed expression. Dude, that's not enough sleep. Yeah, that's bad. You can't do that. This looks like my game against Hjartarson now. White is overextended. Remember to play for f5, Schumacher. I underestimated that move. It may be too late. Mr. Coffee. Monitoring suspicious user. Suspicious coffee user. This is very Hjartarson-like, you know? You've got exactly the same overextended kingside that I had in the last round game that I analyzed yesterday. Now, on the bright side, the queens are off the board, so you're not as likely to get checkmated. I feel like I had been bamboozled. I was like, how did this happen to me? How did he do that? This is terrible. How does that pawn stop? Pawn stop stocks. Man, that pawn is on a mission. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you, young man. Yeah, that's not good. Oof. Coordination. Yeah. Okay. So everybody's working together, right? We're a team. Am I too late for a game? You are pretty late. It's going to be a draw, Impure King, and the guy with the million letters in his name. You're probably too late. I have to go in half an hour, so I anticipate two to three more games. If these players have 100 games, this account, wow, it's going to be a draw. 2451, puzzles 2766. What's that about? 20 said you cheated, puzzles? No? You're legit? That good? Looks like a legit account. They just cheated puzzles. That's a real account, though. How long has that account been around, actually? 1 year? What does it say? Since, yeah, a year. They played 2,000 games. Mostly Blitz. At least they don't play Bullet. It's going to be a draw. It's a weird name. Alright. Strong player. Nobody wants to take credit for being this player? The French defense. Who do I know that plays the French defense? I don't know any strong players who play the French defense. Who cheats at puzzles? Seriously? No, 2700 is not necessarily cheating in puzzles. But it's a pretty good puzzle rating. I don't trust anybody, first of all, by default. Including my own mother. So against this, this is like I mean, it's a known variation. Correct. Oh, you're going to put your bishop on a4 now. I have to think about this. Maybe I don't want to do that then. Maybe I want to play like a4. a4 myself. Or c4. c4 is weird. If I take, you take with the queen, I play a4. Yeah, this is tricky. So you're going to wedge the bishop on a4. So maybe I should play bishop a2 if you want to do that. Bishop e2. Or even bishop f1. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. This is a very thoughtful system for black. What should I do? a4? Alright, I don't know. I don't play He Is Me. Really? He Is You? TH437? Oh, I thought there was another account with all those letters in it that was you. It had like TH in it or something. TH balanced. I guess. That's kind of forced. Now, you know, I could really seriously think about attacking this pawn with bishop a3. Bishop a3. Black's king is in the middle. But I think that's a bit much. You know, I really shouldn't do that. Again, thinking. You could have played. You could play a5. But so what if you play a5? You're not going to play a5. I can play bishop a3. An extra pawn doesn't matter that much. Okay, what's the difference? So you don't use any time for the game. Curious that black doesn't play bullet, but he plays. Well, I guess you don't play increment. I take it. You're only playing like sudden death. You don't do thinking. You do increment. You don't do increment. You do like sudden death without thinking. That's why I prefer to play increment. Yeah, well, it's kind of complicated. I mean, I'm aware of the fact that the white square bishop is white's good bishop in this sort of structure. Obviously, we are aware of that. At the same time, what am I doing? Ultimately, it's just one factor, and there are many factors here. Huh. Right. Draco Fire. Haven't seen that account in a long time. They're following this game. That seems kind of random. Alright, dude. That's enough of that, dude. You got real issues. Mr. Coffee's not here? Is he like taking the morning off from moderating? Enough is enough, dude. With the poop fetish. That needs to stop. This isn't kindergarten. I'm retired from teaching chess kindergarten. Looks like we'll have one more game after this. This game's going to take a while. Opponent's time management strategy is wait till you get a bad position and then start thinking. Or maybe that's a little harsh. Wait until there are problems and then start thinking, or there are some technical problems and we start thinking. Now, still, I have problems. Queen f3, queen a5. Mm-hmm. You guys think I should just resign now? Or should I play it out? And what do you think the Centipon loss of this game is going to be? I think just resign now. I would say black played like a perfect game. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing that account anymore. Obviously. Yeah, a little too good, bro. First try, 0007 Centipon loss. I'm gonna destroy this guy, are you kidding? Dude, he's 007 Centipon loss. Have you ever played a computer before? It's something like that. On the first try, your very first game with the guy, he plays 20 moves without a single inaccuracy. Whatever, dude. His endgame was about to crumble. What are you talking about? I'm, like, lost. I'm losing the base of my pawn chain. If anything's crumbling, it's my center. Chessibra, do you have... Can you see the board? The base of my pawn chain at c3 is going to fall. And I've completely lost position. There's nothing I can do. The guy played like an engine. I mean, of course I'm banning him. It's ridiculous. Like, even if he doesn't cheat normally, that's definitely suspicious. A lot of people, you know, they're just random kids. I told you that I told you. What do you mean C2? C2 doesn't even matter. That's not the base of my pawn chain, bro. The C3, and then D4 is weak. That's computer. And I was right about him cheating in tactics puzzles. Alright. If he was that good, yeah. It'd be a hell of a lot higher rated than 2400 in Blitz. More like 2600 at least. The advocate, the devil's advocate again. We're getting the... You should have a meeting with Sack Draw. The contrarian. It's my best resignation in a long time. Why would I want to waste my time playing a cheater like that? Like, I'm not going to beat him, dude. He didn't make one inaccuracy in 20 moves. His endgame will crumble. I'm not going to make it to an endgame. What? I just never believe... You don't ever believe anyone would cheat? What are you? Are you one of them or something? Are you a member of the cheat detection team? You're not a member of the cheat detection team, are you? You know about Hans, right? And all the people who get banned on the evil chess site for like grandmasters who cheat. You can live in a plastic bubble where you know, you pretend that people don't cheat. I'm not gonna waste my time, dude. I do appreciate it though when they come out with cheating in the first game I ever play with them, and then I just know they're a cheater, and I'm just gonna like ban them right away. That's cool. Well, it's more difficult with the tricky guys who only cheat like occasionally. If you're gonna cheat against me, just blatantly cheat the first game so I can just ban you right away. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, apparently it does make sense because people do it for some reason. Financial motivation. You know, Max Flugie. Max Flugie's never cheated. He certainly never sanctioned, you know, any cheating amongst his crew. Grandmasters would never cheat. You're like, what you're saying is basically people aren't stupid or something. Which is a really bad. You're assuming that people think rationally, and that's a big mistake. You know? Or even think at all. No, occasionally I'll catch like a false positive, but you get the feeling, you know? Too much speed, too perfect. French defense was a bad sign. It's funny that the French isn't that popular these days. He ruined his anonymous reputation by cheating against me. Now he can just open another account and ruin that one too. Now, if I had known I was playing a computer, I would play differently. You know, I would definitely not play a winnower. You got to tell me you're using an engine. Because if you're using an engine, I'll probably play the Tarash. First of all. He did admit he had 2 or 3 accounts. Who? God, I'm getting a headache. No politics and no talking about online chess cheating. I've been playing humans all morning, and then, like, if I knew I was playing a computer, I could put up a real fight just to try to draw, you know? But I have to change the way I play. He said he was the long name person? What? Dude, that had totally different ratings. That had totally different ratings. That was like 1700 or something. Oh no, are you kidding me? Oh no. That's dumb. If that's true, that's really dumb. Yeah, you're just like admitting you're cheating. Jesus Christ. Well, it took me 19 moves to realize I was playing a computer. I'll check it later. I'm not sure he was playing, you know, top moves, but probably. The only move I wasn't sure about was like Queen A7. When you played Queen A7, I don't know why, actually it is a very computer-like move. Rather than being, you know, I mean, sometimes like random moves that seem strange are the most computer-like of all. You know, human wouldn't have considered that. The queen looks a little oddly placed on A7. But it's set up Rook A3 and Queen A5. He can double up on the C3 pawn. That's effectively a winning move right there. You know, I underestimated Queen A7 for a second. I thought, oh, okay, this is a normal game. I'll be fine. And I missed the point. Mr. Coffee is missing. He was here earlier. Alright, we gotta play one more game, guys. And it's gonna have to be a fast one. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we don't have time. Miro's next. There may be no time, but black is completely collapsing here. This is not a computer. The TH435 guy said he was kidding about being the French defense player. Well, I didn't even get any of that. I didn't ban that guy. You know, I banned the French defense guy. Doesn't matter. I banned the TH guy. Oh, you mean you think that wasn't really him? Yeah, that's possible. Well, who cares? Anyway, all I know is I may have just banned the wrong player, but whatever. That's what he gets for joking about it. Who knows? I'm pretty sure the player I played was definitely cheating. It's unclear who it was. Just get a vibe. I don't mind losing. It's fine. And anytime I play someone who suddenly appears to 2400 plus, there's definitely a red flag. I guess this will be the last game. Impure King is not gonna give in easily here. He doesn't resign. So I'm a little worried about the back rank. I want to get my bishop in. A strategically winning position for white. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. The important thing is that I banned the wrong player from Twitch. Alright, Nero, I gotta play quick. We got 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Last game. Well, I banned the right player on Lee Chess. I don't know if I banned the right player on Twitch, but if he joked about it, it's his fault. He shouldn't have done that. Oh no, not bishop b5. He didn't do it. Fanta. Fanta, not orange. Play Fanta. Yeah, you can't know for sure, but there are red flags. Higher rated players tend to not challenge me here. You know what I mean? Like, my rating isn't that high anyway. I'm 2500. So at the end of the day, because my rating isn't that high, you get these guys who are like 24, 25, 2600. They're not going to challenge me for the most part. So when I see someone who's 2400 and they're challenging me, that's a little bit of a red flag, because normally the players of that rating, they're not interested. They think they're real good, so they don't want to play someone who's around the same rating. It's not that impressive to them that I'm 2500 or whatever. You know, and so in a sense, you know, anytime as soon as I get challenged by someone who's 2500, 2400 plus, the red flag goes up. Plus, they're not titled. They should at least be like, I don't know, CM or NM or something. Plus, the fast player who has no bullet games. That's weird, right? That's super weird. Fast player with no bullet games. And then the weird puzzle rating that's like 2700. Either you're really strong or you're cheating on your puzzle rating. Is knight b5 a threat? I played bishop e7 a little more early than I'd like to here. Oh, this is my game with Foigle. Oh, okay. I prefer to play bishop d7. But then what would I do if I had played bishop d7? What would I do? Let's say my bishop's on d7, my other bishop's on f8. What would I do there, by the way? What would I do there? Let's just say, for argument's sake, I have the other bishop developed. What am I playing there? Bishop e7 anyway, no? Yeah, I think I'm confused. There's a good chance I'm confused. But I mean, this is book. This is Zoltan Ripley, ECO. Chess informator monograph. If I played, what else can I play there? If I played castles, you have knight takes c6, which is a famous line. I managed to hold against Feugl. I played that with white. If castles, instead of bishop d7, knight c6, bc6, e5. No, that's right? That's not right. Castle. Knight c6, bc6, e5. That doesn't make sense either. No, I'm confused. Alright, I'm officially confused. So, you're not sending me. What do I do after that? You get my immediate follow-up challenge. I gotta go. Factualistic. Appreciate it. But you got no games. It doesn't matter. I gotta leave. I'm on last game. Join us Monday, or stop by my simul on Sunday. I'm leaving after this game. Sorry, you caught us too late. Cultured man. Well, I wouldn't go that far. But thank you. I like to think I'm not white trash. Alright. You know. I gotta go. Already late. We're gonna be late after this game is gonna last too long already. So a6. What you doing there, man? You took away the e5 square. I can go knight 8. Whoa! Chill, bro. Nice. Can I do this? This is probably book. I'm gonna regret this. Alright. Can I play h6 like in the hedgehog? It is sort of hedgehog-like. h6, g5, takes, knight h7. It's a thing. It's a thing. I mean, it's possible. The main plan was e5, but this is looking kind of familiar to me. e5, g5, or e5 takes, g5. I have a bad feeling about this. Dude, seriously? What is that? You're just winging it. He's just winging this. He's in winging mode. Is this good? Is this good for you? Dude, I have bishop h4. It's okay even if you just get shot at and you will lead a nation. Not in my lifetime. It's cool. Alright. Lead is one word we could use. Don't get me started. cultured Trumpist. What am I going to do? Rook e8, bishop e6. I like bishop e6. What's wrong with bishop e6? You have knight f4. Bishop b5. Oh no. You have rook f4. He has every kind of trick. Look at this. He has every kind of trick. What if I do this? Let me guess. Rook f4. Black is okay. I have two bishops. Rook f4. d3. d3 may be overrated. I have bishop e7. Threatening bishop c5. Chop chop. I have better structure. Alright guys, I gotta go. It was nice knowing you. Really back with Sunday Simul. 6:30 p.m. Central European summertime here on Sunday. And then, you know, we redo everything again. We had a donation, yeah, earlier from 404 Not Sound. Error 404 Not Sound. So anyway, I'm trying to go to the World Senior to pursue the Grandmaster title. My only way to get the Grandmaster title is to like make it in one shot. So I need to win the World Senior. My best chance of becoming a Grandmaster before I die. We're going to give it another shot in November. So far I haven't broken the top 10 in my first 2 attempts. Last round win. We need a last round win. Last round results in the World Senior were 2022. I drew the longest game of the 9th round and 11th round actually. And then last year I lost. We hope to do better this time. Last round hasn't been kind to me lately. Actually, maybe I won the last round in the tournament I played in February. I try to beat Grandmaster every year, at least one. We've been knocking off Grandmasters. What's the closest I got? Well, you know, there's a rating requirement, and I missed by 30 points. My peak FIDE rating is like 2470. So there's that problem. It's going to be hard to get back to 2470. And then secondly, norm-wise, you need the 2600 performance. And I think my best performance ratings were like, I've had tournaments where I was like a point short or never real close. I got like 25, you know, low to mid 2500s, like 2530. Oh no. No, I didn't miss anything. And now it's harder than ever, in a way. Because I think that people, you know, there's some rating deflation going on. And if rating deflation is happening, then it's even harder to get 2600 performance rating. You think, oh, well, playing old people is a good way to gain rating points. But then I'm like, yeah, but everybody's lost all the rating points already. You know? No one has any rating points left. It's like, sorry, out of stock. That's why I told Michael Adams his performance rating of 2700 at the World Senior Team Championship was impressive. If rating points are out of stock, then, you know, it's pretty hard to get like a 2600 plus performance rating. But he does it every time. Yeah. No, there's rating inflation due to ELO, yeah. The ELO system wasn't designed, you know, for the situation at hand where like the rating system goes down. Arpad ELO didn't design it to go down to 1200 or whatever. You know, that wasn't his intention, you know. That wasn't what it was made for. All right, your king is just kind of chilling there. Safe. It's all good. If I play rook d1 check, am I going to get mated? Rook d1 check. Oh shit, no, but I lose a rook. So that's good. There is that problem. Oh no, I can't get back rank mate on him. I'll have to play the queen ending. It's gonna take forever. Alright, I gotta go, guys. I'm just gonna offer a draw here. I'm better, but it's not easy to win. I gotta go. Alright. You were saved by the bell. Good game. See you guys later. Bye-bye.